So, I have two big suggestions for you. The first one is moving to a rural area. Now, why move to a rural area? Even if Korean and English are so different, what is it really about? It's really about exposure, exposure, exposure. Even if those languages are so different, if you're living in a rural area, you're just going to have to use Korean more. You're not going to have, any choices about it. And you're going to get a lot more exposure that way. A lot of people from my Korean class in the US actually came to live in Korea. And when we came, I came to live in Seoul. Another friend I knew went to live in Incheon. Another friend I knew went to live like 4 hours outside of Seoul. By the time we all left, guess who spoke Korean the best? Probably the person who lived 4 hours outside of Seoul, because they had more exposure. Now, you really have to have the right kind of personality to be able to move to a rural area and, be successful and be happy. It wouldn't work for me probably. I need to see people like every 2 or 3 days, I think, or else I start getting a little sad. I think it'd be very hard for me to be all by myself. Like, usually you're like kind of alone in those rural areas and having not a lot of people to talk to. So you need to take that into consideration. It's only for the right kind of personality. My second biggest option is go to school here. If you go to a Korean school and take Korean classes, guess what, honey? They will have you speaking Korean. You have nothing to worry about. Now, look, you're going to have to fork over some money, but they will have you speaking Korean. There will be no problems. And I've known a lot of people who've gone to school here, Korean classes, and, they're speaking Korean fluently. Now, you're going to have to come out of pocket for it, but that's an option. If your main goal for coming to Korea is learning Korean, then maybe you should just, pay for it so you can do whatever you're going to do with it. Now, those were two big suggestions. If you're saying that, oh, I can't do the rural countryside, that's just, I'm not about that, that's not going to work. I just paid a whole bunch of money, stupid money for school, and I can't even think about spending elective money for Korean classes. Then I have some recommendations for people who have situations more like mine as well. Okay, so first I'd like to recommend two Korean classes to you. One is a class that I've been going to on and off for 2 years, since I've been here. This class is called PCL. People, Culture, Language. You can find more information about it on Meetup. All you do is you go to Meetup, you choose your selected city, Seoul, and you type in Korean language classes, PCL. It's going to come up and it's going to give you information how to get there. I have a lot of experience with these classes. I'm actually taking it now and it's 2 weeks before I leave. Every Saturday I wake up at like 9 a.m. Except when I can't. I wake up at like 9 a.m. and I ride the subway for 2 hours to get to the class in Gangnam. And they have a variety of levels for you to choose from, and you can take at that level. And if you stick with it, I think you'll really see results. And everybody there is really nice, so I think you'll really enjoy it. The other place that I really want to recommend to you is Seoul Global Center. Seoul Global Center has Korean language classes, and Megan has actually taken those classes. And I've heard that they're really good, and I think it's a really reputable, organization. So really look into those. You can just Google them and then you can get more information about that from their website. My third recommendation is called mylanguageexchange.com. And this is actually the thing that's helped me the most while being here. Through mylanguageexchange.com, I found my Korean partner, Yeji. Her new English name is Jade. Anyway, I really love her and we really help each other. She helps me learn English. I help her learn Korean, and it's been like such a great experience, and I really think that's what's helped me improve the most in Korean since I've been here, actually, is just having a little bit of a structured program with her and emphasizing more on the talking, because a lot of Korean classes here will really emphasize the books and the vocabulary and the grammar, and they don't really have a lot of discussion classes. I actually haven't found a discussion class here. There are a lot of meetups for discussion here, but I haven't seen any discussion class. And so I tried to focus on speaking with her. And it's been really helpful. And I'm so glad I met her. She's my friend now, and I really love her. I'm sad because I'm going to leave her. Yeah, I recommend you check that out. Another really funny thing about mylanguageexchange.com is just, be wary because I was on there. I was like trying to get a language partner, and mysteriously, like, these boys kept messaging me. And I was like, okay, yeah, we're going to be language partners. Because, like, whatever. If it's a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter. I was like, yeah, we're going to be language partners. And I'm going to learn Korean. And then, like, it just seems like they were, like, trying to make a move. So for people who are interested in that, if you couldn't crack the Korean dating code before, or you didn't find people who are open to dating, foreigners, you might want to go to that website, because I feel like a lot of guys on there just on there looking for, a foreigner girlfriend. I was like, no, I'm really trying to learn Korean. I ain't got time for this. Maybe I should have, because everybody you see who speaks Korean really well is like, oh, I had a Korean boyfriend. I had a Korean girlfriend. So here we are again. Anyway, guys, those have been my tips and my experiences of learning Korean in Korea. I really hope it's helped. See you next time. Bye.